What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
What up, dog? What do they do?
And the Rebels have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So SMU's offense will take the first swing of the game.
Probably have to be open
They're
challenge,
going to be
but
met by
let me
one of
get
the
this.
best defenses in the nation, David, and I know seeing a defense doing what they want when they want to do it.
There's open challenge.
Well, defense is starting
And
to
then
make a
there's
comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like,
a builder
we're
league
seeing
too.
better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent.
It's a seam wide open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Man, coaches talked about they want to.
I don't think my depth chart is right. I think it got screwed up. I'm pretty sure I already set this. I think. I could have sworn I set this already. Has it been getting messed up? Yeah, I think
Running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
To the air. It's Jennings. Pocket breaking down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level,
FCS can come out and stop.
No, you can't. And they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually send big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
The Mustangs are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game,
Come on,
they're making a
Nightbot.
statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Line getting set on second down.
Definitely change.
Looking to fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got his man on the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, then this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field. SMU has everything they need. Brett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
This time it's complete. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Luckily,
And the
they didn't fumble.
Mustangs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Power ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
Pushes ahead. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And everything works out for the offense, right? It went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. It was a big decision, a big gamble. They got it, and now you pay it off with the touchdown. Head coach is loving that.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes
All right,
it
let's see how bad they
7-0.
can get cheese.
75 yards on the touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are
No huddle.
consistent. Like they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Gets rid of it. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Now improvising. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
And the Rebels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Beal. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Got him on the field.
The Rebels will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. The punt can bail them
dynasty
out.
with them last year and just
Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
there now.
Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy complete.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
I definitely thought he was going to post it.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they'll know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
You hear me? Put it in the chain.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker. It's Knight. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. bringing it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can...
Oh, a lot of space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. Not much room. They pick up a third down to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Gives it on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll throw it. Got his man. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the ground with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Calls his own number. Oh, what a cut! And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Not good, boys.
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus.
Touchdown, Mustangs! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always
he gets to be my
kickoff. You don't see him very often. You
I
gotta
was
get
gonna
so
put
many
Chris
yards,
Johnson
89
Jr.
yards
back
at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And the Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is in the air. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in.
I guess I can't throw the ball tonight.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. This time he's got his man. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Brinson. Wide open spaces. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
A first down run on the doorstep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down here, probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Harden. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Dead center, perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. You got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen in this possession.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Looking downfield on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the ground game. Across the 45. Good pickup there. He gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
We do.
That is going to give that wide receiver nightmares, man. He was wide open. I don't know if there was a coverage bust on the back end, but that is a play that this dude needs to make.
Catch in the middle. It's Beal. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Jennings. He'll take the deep shot. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Going right to work up top. Fires on the run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas.
Possession catch. Not what I wanted. Let me try this.
And the Mustangs will line up to kick off and start the second
It might
half.
just be the rain. Might just be my head. Well, let's try a half of it. At least a possession.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot in a sudden change situation. Let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. To throw, it's Jennings. Caught near the sticks. It's Maryland. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Mustangs have taken it inside the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And
they get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Rebels want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Looking for more room. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. What will they dial up on 7? A long way to go. They'll leave it with him. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
You like that? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistic.
Touchdown, Mustangs! And the route is on.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man.
What
this
up,
is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
I don't think my depth chart saved. I'm pretty sure I did. And then 0.
Ball will come out to the
Right
25-yard
here,
line.
preseason.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. Great job of the base defense making a play.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
When you already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
Man, they could
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Jennings. Caught over the middle, it's Maryland. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Rolling right and going deep. Snags it. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Leaves it with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down.
Touchdown.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Bringing the heat. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, SMU.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. Start a season off, you want to build momentum, you want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Still on his feet at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Come on, second
The
team.
Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Rides to back and leaves it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Rebels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. There have been few obstacles to this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Look out, he's got room. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
He's loose. Got enough space. Touchdown Mustangs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
What up, cameraman?
They'll go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They want that clock to run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. That one comes out hot down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary.
So we paid them $800,000.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
80
They'll
of
put this one in play for the snap of the drive from the 25.
20 for every 100,000.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Rebels will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return, and they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The old coaching cliche, you want to know every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not.
Rhythm.
You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
16, jeez. They scored because I freaking turned the ball over the first half 4 times. What are we? Hopefully, could have assistant. Jennings. Besides the 4 blemishes, they are right on us. Johnson 6. Receivers. What was that? Was it the first touch? Oh gosh. One back. 2 field goals. Oh, that was this touch. Backwards. Yeah, got it. Sworn. All right, now we got Baylor. Okay, 38-6. Deuce. Oof, wow. 20-17. What a game. All right, I'm pretty sure I fixed this. Maybe I didn't. Guess I did it. Because that would have never. Davis Barnes Mills. All right, let's go recruit. Much better, much better, much better, much better. All right, we good to go. Let's put it in. See you later, boys.